G'day guys, Aaron here, and today I have a Savage Axis chamber in 308. It comes with a 20-inch stainless steel barrel and a 4-round box magazine. It's definitely an entry-level gun. In the US, this is pretty much just a Walmart gun, about $300 odd, but being Australia, we're looking at around $800 to $900 for one of these. I topped it off with a Bushnell Engage 6 to 24. I know it's an overkill, but it's the only spare scope I had at the time. It's very light, very light, and when I bring it up, it's extremely front heavy. There's no weight in the back, so it doesn't really feel all that balanced to me. The trigger is just ultra heavy, ultra heavy. That's probably the worst feature, I'd say. The bolt's smooth, but the trigger is very heavy on this. And the only thing I've really noticed about it is there's heaps of flex in the stock. Like we got like a millimetre or so for it touches, and very easily it's just rubbing and touching on the stock, the barrel is. So I'll tighten the screws up just to make sure everything's all nice and firm, and we'll get out there and give this a go. Thanks guys. Okay, we're just going to try a couple of different brands here at 100 metres, see how she groups. Such a heavy trigger on this. I mean, it's real heavy. Not exactly made for fine precision work, I don't think. This has always been pretty damn good in a lot of rifles. Okay, so no surprise here. The Winchester, about a 6-inch group, and the Gecko, just a tad over a 1-inch group. Yeah, it's definitely a very heavy trigger, so yeah, you've got to be real mindful of that so you don't pull it off target. But I was taking my time, and this is the results we got. Since the Gecko performed the best at 100 metres, thought I'd try the last of the ammunition out at 200 on the gong. Okay, at about 200 metres, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's just about a hand-sized group, nothing too fancy there. So what did I think of this? Well, not much, to be quite honest with you. The recoil pad here didn't exactly do a hell of a lot. It was pretty brutal to shoot off the bench. Accuracy wise, not the best at all. At 100 metres, I did try and sight in with several different brands, and they just weren't working. So the Winchester and the Gecko were the only two that sort of really got close to it, so I just went with those for the actual group test. I tried the Highland, and it just light striked every single Highland round I had. I quickly put it through my hunting rifle, and it shot perfect. So yeah, accuracy wise, it's not exactly the best gun out there. It is extremely light, so you do feel that punch in it. It's just, yeah, you can see why they're only like $300 overseas. They are just a Walmart gun, nothing too fancy. Sort of gun that you just have out, take out and use every now and then, and wouldn't really care if it got rattled up and damaged much at all. They're not really made for target shooting or extreme accuracy, I don't think. Like this one, the screws just fell out. And I've only put like 30 shots through this. So there it is. I would, to be honest, I would not recommend this at all. If you want an entry-level gun, spend a little bit of extra money and get something a bit better built. Nothing really worked well on this at all. Screws fell out, couldn't group. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just would not recommend a Savage Access to anyone at all. There's not really much I can say about this apart from I'm just not impressed with it at all. Thanks a lot.